that they have made a huge summer camp for Muslims. They call it Skills Development Training Center. But the reality is, over 1 million of the Uyghur Muslims, or Iyadu Billah, are in concentration camps. Horrible concentration camps. In the Middle East, they are talking about the deal of the century for the Palestinian people. But when this deal is happening, the Palestinian people are not even there. They have boycotted this deal. This is a contradiction. There is something rising in our societies, and we could say that we are entering into a period of the forerunners of Dajjal, wal-iyadu billah, Rawad al-Dajjal. And the Dajjal, the Antichrist, has been described as a trickster, a deceiver, a master deceiver, a fraud, one who makes fake news, the ultimate trickster. And we are entering into this age of the deceivers, and we wonder, what would the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam say about these times that we are living in now? Because Allah opened up on him. He did not speak from himself. And it is reported that the Prophet ﷺ has told us there will come upon the people years of deceit, sanawatun khadda'at, in which the liar will be believed and the truthful person will be considered a liar. The treacherous deceiver will be trusted, and the trustworthy custodian will be considered disloyal. And the Ruwaybida would speak out. Ruwaybida would be representing and speaking. And they said, what is this Ruwaybida? He said, a rajul kafi, the most despicable, worthless person, would speak out on behalf of the masses of the people. And Sadaqa Rasulullah, this age has come. The age of deception. The age of...
Yeah, folks, so just listening to Alec here. What he's saying is true. In front of our very eyes, in today's modern world, we see where the leaders are regarded as the truthful, upright people, and the ones who speak out against corruption, against the wrongs of society, are regarded as the disloyal liars. So really and truly, it's back to front. And what is only few people will recognize truth now. As you can see, today, where we are living, only few people that recognize truth. And when they recognize truth, meaning they're trying to follow truth. And it's a hard job. Imagine our minds are conditioned to think that the ones that supposed to be, the ones that we supposed to keep close to us, we keeping them far away from us. I'll show you an example. Now, I'm not saying that all religion upon truth. There's only one correct way, right? And I will leave you all to decide. But I have read, and from my conclusion, Islam is the truth, right? But I speaking to everyone. I speaking to Christians, to atheists, to Buddhists, to Hindus, so whoever out there, right? To all the sons of Adam. And those who believe they came from a spaceship as well. So, the leaders that we have today, right? Their minds have been conditioned to think that the people who are upright upon truthfulness are the threat to society. But in reality, the people who are upright and truthful and religious, they are not the threat to society. They are a threat to the Illuminati. Not to society, to Illuminati. Because it's the Illuminati who try to establish the new world order system. And that one world government, one economic system, one world religion, you don't know it's satanic. It's time that, you know, everybody know about them. But it's a system. It's a system. And as they say, it's a system headed by who? The Dajjal, the Antichrist. Right? So, reminders are for the believers. And what we supposed to keep close to us is the righteous people in society. Supposed to keep them close. And they are the ones we're supposed to raise in rank. Because if you watch, let me just say, right here in Trinidad, now it's happening in all over the world, in all countries. Mainly where democracy is practiced, right? You have people who in government, right? Who in government, and they will only recognize and promote the corruptors. You know why? Because they themselves corrupt. Now, if it is, how the country expect to move forward when you're supporting corruption? Because if it is you looking to promote those that corrupt just like yourself, then who eventually going to take leadership? You understand? And if the ones who are upon the righteousness and the truthfulness stay down, right? If they are the ones who stay down, how you expect to get a righteous leader if they don't move up in ranks? So we reached that stage where those in authority are more likely corrupt. Now I can't speak for everybody. It always have the few. Always remember that it always have the few. But you know, the few really can't do much because they are not the greater amount or majority. There are only a few. Most of them just want to keep their job. They want to keep things flowing, so they go along with wherever. They may not take part, but they just go along. They don't really speak up. But what I want to give some advice to is wherever you are around the world, right? And we believe in a creator. We believe. Now I know it are the atheists and the Buddhists and the polytheists and the anthropologists. They don't believe in God, but they are a small minority. So the ones who believe in the monotheistic religions like Judaism, Christianity and Islam, right? Who believe in a one God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. Just know this. When you are in authority, why not strive for good? Why not strive to do the right? You're already eating, you have a shelter, you're driving a car, you have the basic commodities in life to make you, you know, where's the extravagance? Where's all this lavish lifestyles around? Because that is what putting you in position to be corrupt. Or if you're satisfied for your salary, and if you want more salary, you know thing, you vote to make a change. But don't go about the way how you see the norm. Everybody trying to what? Run a racket, eat our food, get some money. White collar crime they call it. That is what destroying society. That is what destroying the economy. And that is what will destroy a nation. Corruption within the leaders. Because they are the ones who run in the affairs of the country. And if we, the citizens, or the few people who trying to uphold righteousness and truthfulness, if they are the ones who are discriminated or victimized and regard as the threat to society, no, you're wrong. Know that in the eyesight of the Almighty Creator, you're wrong. I don't care who is the imperialist or the masters they serve, or who in a higher degree authority, whatever, or some foreign entity or foreign power or wherever. right? Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if it is that all you're seeing certain things destroying your people, right? Destroying your neighbors, destroying your families, right? If it is that you all see this and you all have a chance to make a change because you are in authority, make that change, right? The people who speaking out against that, the corruption, you have to hold them in high esteem because they are the ones who are trying to reform, right? To reform the country, to uphold the constitution in the right way. Nothing wrong with the laws, you know. The laws that only establish the rules, nothing wrong with it. Because if somebody wants to kill somebody unjustly, that is murder. They should supposed to be hanged. Right? Thieves, thing, make the prison wherever, send them rehab something, wherever, drug addicts rehab, you know. You all have some good laws and rules in place. So why not uphold it? Why only breaking the rules? And all you can't see how much you really want. You're grabbing. You know, some project, some contract, you had a grab. You had a grab. You already having. What about the people who not eating and who not eating properly and who could barely send their children to school, and if they send to school, they don't have the right material in school and to work to educate themselves properly, and you know, all the sickness of society, you have the parents and them ill-treating the children and children are respecting the parents. Wait is causing all this. There are things in place that is the origin of this displeasure in society that we everyday practicing as if it's something normal, and it's wrong. It's wrong. Every day we get up off our beds, right? We think, some of us pray wherever. Who don't pray, that's get up there, they go to work, right? When it is, they make that your everyday norm, and you seen every day you seen something wrong, and you ain't trying to correct it. You become part of the problem. You're condoning it. Even if you had to speak out against it, speak out. You may not be able to stop it, you know, with you may not be able to stop it with your physical hands, your physical self, because you don't have that, you know, authority, but at least you could speak out and let these people know, you know, what you're doing is wrong and oppressive. It's destroying the country. You all don't love the country, right? If you love your parents and your great-grandparents, they are the ones who came before us, right? The earlier generations, and they sweat and toil and work hard to help build what you enjoy today in this country. So they pass on a responsibility to you to carry on that, where you're supposed to uphold the law in the right way and make it better, right, in every generation. So things become easier, things become better, you know, a better position when it comes to the global economic market and all these things, and you know, you're dealing with England, you know, you're bargaining with the resources and all these things to make the country better. You know, you sit down and you bargain something better for the country and the people, right? Because it gained independence from the British, and we like their laws. Nothing wrong with the laws. Just don't take away religion from it. Something I despise what America is doing, but that is their thing. You know, as I just said, the home of the axis of evil. Yeah, so anyways, right? Please, those in authority, I want all you to sit down I want all you to assess yourself, evaluate yourself. Put yourself on a scale and rate yourself. And tell me, first, ask yourself, am I deserving of this position that I'm in? Truthfully. Ask yourself truthfully, yeah? Am I deserving for this position that I'm holding? And if the answer is no, so then why you don't remove yourself and put someone who you think could do a better job? Or you reform yourself and make things better. Okay, keep your position. Why not make that change to make things better? Because mountains are made out of small rocks. So every little good, bit by bit, every little good deal will come up to a mountain, and it will be so great that here what you're seeing, where everyone unite upon righteousness and truthfulness, and they want everything in play and managed properly for the affairs of the country. You know why? Because they love their people. They love to see production and progress. They love the country that they live in. They love their traditional values. And they love their religious values as well. You understand? So, this is just some sincere advice. And I pray and I hope that we could advise each other to be truthful and steadfast. Do the right thing. Yes, I know it have a powerful evil force out there. We all know this. And at some point you were innocent. And we say you put yourself on a scale and say, yeah, but I kind of wicked, I know I'm an evil person. And we just say you're telling yourself that. At some point in your life you were innocent before you reach a point of break. And that whole transition where you went from good to bad, well, if you want to put it evil after, but it had a transition period. You remember that period when you were innocent and you wanted good for the world? This is where you have to reset yourself to now. This is where you have to reset yourself to. Anyhow, I want to take up too much time. I just hope this message can benefit those who seek Him.